Desmond Howard back on the Rich Eisen Show. How do you like that introduction, Des?
You know, it never gets old. I think that was that was outstanding. I greatly appreciate that.
Oh, please, come on now. Now, was that completely extemporaneous, or were you planning, like, if I get in the end zone, I'm going to strike the Heisman post today?
No, it was really spontaneous. I actually wanted to do a backflip, and I was like, I kind of chickened out. I said, because I had a long time to think about it. Once I saw the punter, I said, well, what am I going to do once I get in the end zone? So on my way down, I kind of talked to myself out of doing a backflip into the end zone, which I thought would be a cool thing. But if I didn't nail it, then I'd be on, all the sports shows for the wrong reason. So I just came up with that right there at that moment.
Yeah, and you could hear Keith Jackson with a call. Hello, Heisman. I mean, everybody knew it at the time when you ran that punt back against Ohio State. That had pretty much sealed it. I started the show, Desmond, talking about your number being retired and how you played in Bo's final Michigan-Ohio State game in 1989. You were around for it. What are your recollections of that day, Desmond?
Oh, wow. I was actually reading something this morning about Coach Schembechler and what Jim Harbaugh said about him. And, it was just something special to be around Bo. And to be there for his final game against the Buckeyes is something that I'll always cherish because, we have an unblemished, with my class, we have an unblemished record against the Buckeyes. We never lost to them. So to send him out with a victory over them is always was always something special. But what he meant to us as players and to not only just the football program, but for that community, the whole community it's something that you couldn't put a price on. He was just, he was a special individual and well loved, and I still miss him today.
You're getting your number retired, Desmond, with Gerald Ford, Tom Harmons, Benny Oosterbonds, Ron Kramer, and the Wistert brothers. I mean, that's pretty big stuff that's going down Saturday.
Hey, man, I'm telling you, it leaves me speechless because I just go back to, man, Rich, little kid from Cleveland, Ohio. My dad and I, we packed my uncle's van and, just took my belongings up to Ann Arbor, not knowing what to expect, but on this journey to play for a living legend, Bo Schembechler, and to get a great education at the University of Michigan. And never in my wildest dreams did I anticipate that I would have my number retired. Did I ever? I never anticipated I would win the Heisman, especially as a receiver at Michigan after they had like the great Anthony Carter. You don't think that that's even a possibility, but. Man, it leaves me speechless. No one will ever wear that 21 jersey again. And I was trying to explain it to my sons. I was just talking to them. I was at the barber shop, and I was talking to my barber, and we were talking about it. And my son said, what does that mean? And the barber said, listen, no one will ever wear your dad's jersey except maybe you or your brother. That's about it.
Now, are you going to be like Michael Irvin, where Irvin told him that he's told his kids that there's very few things that they can choose in their life. They can't choose their family, they can't choose their religion, and they also can't choose where they go to school. That's what he told me. Are you like that too, Desmond?
Yeah, I told my son it's either Michigan or one of the other Ivy League schools. That's it.
Other Ivy League schools. Yes.
Exactly.
So it's either the Harvard of the Midwest or the actual Harvard.
There you go. Exactly. Right.
I like it.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern. On Audience.